So, one of my beliefs is that in order for you to connect to someone, you have to be vulnerable. You have to be open about who you are, all the good stuff and the bad stuff too. So, I'm going to do that today. I don't want my videos to be something that's fake. I don't want to make myself into someone that I'm not. I want to be myself 100%. I don't want to make something up to try to be funny or entertaining. I want to video myself for who I am, and I want to put myself out there for other people to see. And that's hard. It's really hard to be yourself and to be open to other people and let them see who you are, because it's scary, because you don't know what they'll think. If they really see the real you, what will they think? What if they don't like you? What if they don't like the real you? So I think it's hard for people to be vulnerable a lot of the time. I think that's why a lot of the times we go around with this mask on our face, showing other people a version of us that isn't who we are. And I don't like that at all. I wish that people would be themselves, because I think that people would find that, even if it's scary and sometimes hard, a lot of the times, the very best moments are when you're the most vulnerable and you're the most open. And this is kind of hard for me, to be kind of open and just talk. But I like it. So I'm gonna keep doing it. So, for me to be vulnerable today, I want to talk a little bit about me. So my name is Braxton, I'm 16 years old, and I'm going to high school. I'm a sophomore. Throughout my entire life, I've kind of had a hard time with a lot of things. For one thing, my parents were divorced since I was younger, and I have moved around 24 times. And among other things, it's always been really hard for me to make friends with other people, because my entire childhood I would get used to a place, I would go and make friends and meet all these people, and it would be great, but then we would move again. And this would happen so often that I never really learned what it meant to have a really strong connection with someone who's always there for you, because whenever I did make friends with someone, within a few months they'd be gone again. It's hard sometimes. Just because I love talking to people so much, and I love making friends, and that's been one great thing about moving so much, is that I have the opportunity to meet so many amazing people, and I love them all. But at the same time, you still want someone to hold on to, and when you don't have that, it's hard. It's hard. But at the same time, when you look around and you see all these people who it seems like their lives is so much worse, it's like, why do I feel like this is so hard? This shouldn't be so hard when other people have it so much worse. Am I being selfish for having a hard time with this? And it's just kind of this game in your mind that you keep contradicting yourself and saying that you shouldn't be feeling the way you are, but the feelings are still there, and you just don't know what to do with those feelings. And I still don't know what to do. And it's still hard. But what I do know is that being kind to other people and being the very best person that you can be is one of the only things that we can do. I think that in this life, things are changing all of the time, and there's nothing that we can do about it. And when it comes down to it, there's nothing that we can do I'm sorry, but that's just the way it is. But the one thing that we can do, the one thing that we can control, is how we react to it. And there's power in that. Because even if the things in my life are hard, what's stopping me from going out and helping someone else whose life is hard too? Why wouldn't I? What reason is there to not? And when I see the smile on someone's face, when I have reached out to them, even when I'm feeling at my darkest, when I have tried to go and lift them up, even when I'm feeling like I'm on the ground too, when I've gone and put my arm around someone and said, hey, it's okay. Times are hard, but that doesn't mean that they can't be happy too. Because I'm here, and I'm not leaving. I think maybe the best thing that we can do is be to other people the person that we need. It just makes me happy. I think that has to do with the reason why I'm making these videos. Because I know what it feels like to be alone and not have anyone there. And I don't want anyone to feel that way, ever. I want to make sure that people know that life is hard, like really hard, but that doesn't mean that we have to go through it alone. It doesn't. And even just that small fact that if we just have a hand to hold, or someone putting their arm around our shoulder, just that feeling of not being alone gives us so much power to do anything. And I think that people get so caught up in thinking that if I only had this, if I only did that, my life would be better, my life wouldn't be so hard. But I think that the only thing that makes life better is connection. I mean, what else can make you so happy? I really hope you guys know that I'm here for you, no matter what, because I care. I care. So I'm going to keep making videos. I want to share myself for who I am, because I know that in my darkest times, the only thing that I've really needed is a hand to hold. I hope that you guys, as you go throughout this next week, that you remember to be yourself. That's all we want. We just want real, legitimate people. I want to see you for who you are. I don't want to see a mask on someone's face of what you think I want to see. I want to see you. I mean, there's no one else just like you. I know it's cheesy, but you are one of a kind. There is only one of you. And why would you want to hide that? I mean, it's so amazing to go out and see people being themselves for who they really are. It just makes me so happy to see someone do what they love with a passion and not care what other people think, but put themselves out there anyway. That's what the world needs. Well, thank you for watching today. Thanks for listening. I'm going to do my best this week to be myself, no matter what, because even if life is hard for me, I can go out and be myself, because what other reason to be yourself than it makes you happy? I hope you guys have an amazing week, and even if you don't, I hope you know that I'm here for you. Just reach out to someone, let them know, because even if life is hard sometimes, the one thing that helps, the one thing that makes it better, is connection. Remember that. And I'll see you next time.